Hi, I'm Julita Rika. In this video, I want to explain to you about part of speech noun. First, what is noun? Nouns are a part of speech that comprise words that are used to name people, place, animals, object, and ideas. Almost every sentence will definitely have a noun, and they perform different roles in a sentence. Noun can act as the subject, an indirect object, a direct object, a subject complement, and an object complement. Nouns can also function as adjective and verbs. That is all about definition of noun. Next, we will talking about example of nouns. Example of nouns. People like Rahul, Sheila, man, person, Tommy, woman, girl, the prime minister. Place like Bangalore, India, Mexico, classroom, bedroom, cricket ground, swimming pool. Animals like lion, zebra, flamingo, bear, cat, fish, and shark. Ideas like evolution, invasion, extinction, argument, destruction. Object like bat, cycle, curtains, paper, bag, blackbird, and cupboard. Okay, that's all about example of nouns. Next we will explaining about types of noun. There is 9 types of noun. What is that? Types of noun. Noun can be broadly classified into 1. Proper nouns. Nouns that are used to name a person, place, or thing specially are called a proper noun. Proper nouns always begin with a capital letter. For example, my name is Rika, name of a particular person. This is my cat, Miko, name of a specific pet animal owned by someone. Daddy come back from Canada, name of a specific place. Chanel is a famous brand of girl clothing, name of a particular clothing brand. Common nouns. Common nouns are those nouns that refer to a generic item, group, or place. This means that, unlike proper nouns, they are not used to be identify specific people, place, or object. Common nouns are not capitalized unless they appear at the beginning of a sentence. For example, I bought a ruler yesterday. That's common object. I'm going to school. That's commonplace. Only 10 employees show up to work today. That's common group. The car is out to fuel. It's common items. Singular nouns. These are words that are used to name a single person, place, animal, bird, or object. For example, there is a little boy in front of our house. That single person. That is my doctor. That single person. I found a wounded sparrow in the bus. That single bird. A red fawn has been following us for a long time. That single object. Plural nouns. Plural nouns refer to a number of people, place, animals, or things. Nouns are made plural by adding an s or es or is or fes to the exciting word. Nouns that end with an s remain the same. Some nouns remain the same in both their singular and plural forms, and some others have totally different spelling. For example, I need some apples. Did you find the boxes you were looking for? I bought mangoes from the market. We took photos of some deer on our way. Countable nouns are those nouns that can be counted or measured. For example, Tom brought 10 packets of lace for the trip. Specific number 10. Mom asked me to buy a dozen eggs. Specific dozen means 12. I saw an aeroplane around 7 in the morning. Specific and means 1. Uncountable nouns. are those nouns that cannot be counted. This category of nouns include both concrete and abstract nouns. For example, I have a lot of homework to do, not specific. I have a cup of tea, cannot count. We are facing terrible weather today, cannot count. Collective nouns. A collective noun is a naming word that is used to denote a group of objects, animals, or people. For example, collective nouns for groups of animals like a pride of lions, a flock of sheep, a swarm of bees, a herd of elephants. Collective nouns for groups of people, a band of musicians, a board of directors, a crew of sailors, a company of actors. Collective nouns for a number of things or objects, like a pair of shoes, a chain of mountains, a fleet of ships, a bunch of grapes. Concrete nouns. A concrete noun refers to objects that are material and can be perceived by the human senses. For example, the book is on the table. I had a cup of coffee. Sharon opened the windows. Hardy goes to school by bus. Abstract nouns. Any entity that cannot be perceived by the five senses of the human body are called an abstract noun. For example, love is a strong emotion. Honesty is a best policy. It takes a lot of courage to raise your voice and stand up against injustice. You should not misuse the freedom you are given. So I think that's all from me explaining about part of speech now. Thank you.